said that he didn't know about the search in advance, but he has kind of hugged his Department of Justice far closer than any previous president, at least since Richard Nixon. So I think that's a comment that's going to require a lot more scrutiny. We saw some cryptic social media posts this morning from the FBI director and deputy FBI director, but we've heard little more else officially from the DOJ about what exactly was going on at John Bolton's home today. Most of the information we have comes from this interview J.D. Vance gave to Meet the Press moderator Kristen Welker, when he said this.
We're in the very early stages of an ongoing investigation into John Bolton. I will say we're going to let that investigation proceed.
Is Ambassador Bolton being targeted because he's a critic of President Trump?
No, not at all. And in fact, if we were trying to do that, we would just throw out prosecutions willy-nilly like the Biden administration DOJ did.
Again, I think there's going to be a lot more that we're going to have to learn about this. Vicky, you know, the Vance's language here about we suggests that at least he did have some foreknowledge about all this. But again, we're in the very early stages of a lengthy investigation that will probably include documents released by the Justice Department and perhaps the judge who would have had to have authorized this search.
And quickly before you go, Garrett, anything from Ambassador Bolton about what happened today?
Nothing from Bolton. A lot of commentary from Democrats who noted that Bolton has said in the past that he thinks the Trump administration would be all about retaliation should President Trump have won this second term that he's now in, suggesting that that's exactly what we're seeing here again, something denied by the president and vice president today.
Garrett Haake, always appreciate it. Thank you so much.
You
can see more of Kristen Welker's exclusive interview with Vice President Vance this Sunday on Meet the Press on your local NBC station. All right, California has dished out its own gerrymandering counterpunch. Democratic Governor Gavin Newsom has signed 2 bills that will set up a special election this fall. That's when voters will decide whether the state will redraw its congressional map to give Democrats 5 blue-leaning seats in Congress. Now, this was sparked by a similar move in Texas, where the state's Senate is set to approve a new map that would give the GOP 5 red-leaning seats. Republican Governor Greg Abbott is expected to make it all official with his signature. NBC News correspondent Dana Griffin joins me now from the California state capitol in Sacramento. So, Dana, unlike Texas, California is actually leaving its plan up to the voters with that special election set for about 2 months from now. So, what are Republicans and Democrats saying about how they want voters to approach this decision?
Yeah, well, Vicky, both say they're going to bolster their campaigns over the next several weeks to try to get voters to either vote yes or no. And, you know, Republicans say that we should not fight fire with fire because then it all burns down. But Governor Gavin Newsom explained to us yesterday during his bill signing why he decided to take this fight in the direction that he did. Listen.
We're responding what occurred in Texas. We're neutralizing what occurred, and we're giving the American people a fair chance. Because when all things are equal, and we're all playing by the same set of rules, there's no question that the Republican Party will be the minority party in the House of Representatives next year.
This redistricting battle is also bringing in former politicians into the fray, many we haven't heard from in a really long time, including former President Barack Obama. He tweeted out that while he doesn't think we should have gerrymandering, he also noted that he has tremendous respect for how Governor Gavin Newsom has approached this. And then we've also heard from former Republican California Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger, who essentially said that this is wrong. He says that no one, whether it's Texas or California, should be going about it this way, and this should be about serving the people, not the party. Well, here in California, voters will ultimately make that decision November 4th. As for Texas, the Senate is likely going to pass it today, and we expect Governor Greg Abbott to sign it soon after. Vicky?
All right, Dana Griffin live from Sacramento. Thank you, Dana. Time for some